Good morning, City Wide Gardens family. Today is Friday, May 31st. Just coming out and doing some succession planting and space filling in my garden. I originally planted some spinach right here underneath this A-frame trellis about 2 weeks ago. Not one popped up. I have an issue with spinach, but I'm going to try some spinach seeds. Another Facebook person had sent to me. We'd exchanged some different things. Cucumbers are coming up. I'm just going to fill something in over there and on this side. See what I get. I pulled up my elephant garlic yesterday. The only thing left in here is potatoes and collard bases. I stripped all of the collards off again, so you just keep growing back. This is what I got in terms of my elephant garlic. That's barely the size of the clove that I planted. One day I'll figure out what's going on with the garlic, but I'm just letting it dry, and I'll take it in the house and store it. Here I put a bunch of bell peppers. Since none of my corn seem to have germinated, so I'll let the bell peppers have this bed along with the collards from last season. Something's eating them up, and that's the other reason why I'm just going to take them back down to the ground and compost them. The base is still there. It'll grow back. So, free food for somebody. Now it will be compost. Onions are looking good. I have to figure out what I need to fertilize with them next so they can start bulbing, because these tops look like green onions to me right now. These are my beefsteak and Rutgers tomatoes, along with jalapenos and cayenne peppers in here. There's some more peppers that I need to find homes for. Here are onions, and then those are pole beans in the back. There's a big blank space right there because these potatoes are leaning this way, so covering them. So I planted a couple more in there. I see where the ones are coming up. They're just a little stunted because of the no sun. And I planted a couple more pole beans over there just to fill in. And in the bare space right here behind, these are more cayenne peppers here, 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 and here. I put some dill seeds. Never really done, never done. What are they called? Basil, dill, thyme, all that. Drawn a blank. It's one of those days. I was going to sprinkle some diatomaceous earth on some things that were being eaten, but I'll just take up the collards, so don't worry about it. Over here, herbs, that's what they're called, haha. Over here are my Roma and San Marzanos, along with basil in between all the tomatoes. And I planted a bunch, 5 spots of rosemary here inside this cage. I'm not leaving it here for the rosemary, it's just here. And along this back edge here are watermelon. I'm going to have to plant a couple more over on this side because whatever I planted on this side did not germinate. And here is my garlic and bush bean bed. This garlic looks way better than any of the other, so hopefully we'll get some. Oh, I got scapes. I gotta cut them. Didn't even know they were here, huh? Now I gotta cut these scapes so they can finish putting energy into the bulb. And I did plant a couple of pole beans along each leg of this trellis. I planted inside on this one, but the leg is on the outside. And over there is the potatoes, bush beans, and turnips. I have one more of these beds to build and put here. I will do that this weekend because my sweet potato slips are ready to go in the ground. Here's my garden buddy. Hi, baby. At the baby. Hi. Here are potatoes in a city pickers box. You know, if you have patio or whatever. I inherited them from my mother. She didn't need them. And then a fig from Stark Brothers, another fig from Stark Brothers, and there's one outside of my fenced area. Nope, you don't go in there. And then my strawberries. I'm getting strawberries, but I am going to have to probably put diatomaceous over here because the ants got to one of my plants and completely devastated it. So I'm going to put diatomaceous. Hopefully they'll leave it alone. I have a couple berries here and here. See some new growth. So that's a good sign. Ooh, this one pulled out of the dirt and is still growing. All right, I'll have to fix that. And that's it for today, guys. Have a good weekend.